The Steam Deck faces some stiff competition from Asus's ROG Ally X, which packs more powerful hardware under the hood. Despite this performance edge, I decided to dance with the Steam Deck. Why? Well, grab your popcorn because here's the method to my madness. When Asus first released the ROG Ally, it was like the tech equivalent of a high school prom queen. Dazzling, shiny, and ready to steal the spotlight. But like every cheesy teen movie, it had its fair share of drama. Users reported that their SD cards were overheating faster than a jalapeno at a chili cook-off, causing internal damage. Asus response: a classic case of, "What problem? I don't see a problem." Denial: "Thy name is Asus." The YouTube channel Gamers Nexus then stepped in like Sherlock Holmes with a tech twist, exposing Asus' shady practices regarding RMA for the GPUs. It was like discovering your favorite cookie brand had been sneaking raisins into the chocolate chips. Asus seemed to be making it tougher for consumers to return faulty hardware, a stark contrast to Valve's more customer-friendly approach. Valve, at least, hands out cookies without the hidden raisins. While the Steam Deck might not bench press as much as the Ally X at the gym, it's more like the budget-friendly fitness trainer who gets you results without breaking the bank. It's built with cheaper parts, making it more wallet-friendly. It's like getting a decent gym membership without the pricey protein shakes. The premium 512GB OLED model of the Steam Deck starts at $600, compared to the Ally X's base price of $800. This means you save money right out of the gate, leaving more cash for games and accessories, like a dock to play it on your TV. Think of it as saving enough to afford extra toppings on your pizza. Always a win. The Steam Deck also offers different models at various price points, with the cheapest being the LCD model with 64GB of storage at just $300. That's like buying a large popcorn at the movies, instead of remortgaging your house for a small soda. Sure, the Ally X might lift heavier hardware weights, but it misses out on some neat features that make the Steam Deck the gadget equivalent of a Swiss Army knife. Enter the trackpads, which are like having a pair of tiny wizards under your thumbs. These magical pads simulate mouse functions, making it easier to navigate UI elements or aim in-game weapons with the precision of a surgeon who just had an espresso. They're fantastic for strategy games or titles requiring frequent mouse usage. When it comes to operating systems, the Ally X users have reported more problems with Windows 11 than cats have with closed doors. It's not built specifically for the platform and is prone to bugs and crashes due to mandatory software updates. It's like a surprise party where the surprises are never fun. The Steam Deck, however, runs on a modified version of Linux. Sure, it might seem as ancient as a rotary phone, but it's stable, customizable, and can still function as a real desktop OS when you need it. Navigating the Linux directory structure is a bit like learning to ride a bike. Wobbly at first, but soon you're pedaling away with the wind in your hair. SteamOS, based on Linux, is tailor-made for the Steam Deck, unlike Asus's reliance on software like Armory Crate to adapt the Windows UI to a handheld format. Think of it as a bespoke suit versus off-the-rack. One just fits better. With its trackpads and 4 extra buttons on the back, the Steam Deck's controls feel surprisingly intuitive, like it's reading your mind, but in a non-creepy, non-sci-fi horror way. The triggers and shoulder buttons are easier to reach, and the parallel joystick positioning feels more natural than the Ally X's diagonal layout. It's like finding out your favorite pair of jeans has a secret, extra comfy lining. Players can also create and share custom control schemes for games on the Steam Deck, easily switching between them through a simple menu. It's like having a wardrobe of outfits that magically change to fit every occasion. These schemes are seamlessly integrated into SteamOS, allowing for straightforward customization without changing each keybind individually. While you can rebind controls on the ROG Ally, it requires using Asus's software, a bit like having to call in tech support to change the channel on your TV. One of the biggest advantages the Steam Deck holds over many competitors, including the Ally X, is its vibrant OLED screen. This screen is like having a rainbow in your pocket, featuring a 90Hz refresh rate and HDR support. With higher refresh rates, the Steam Deck OLED offers better graphical fidelity and performance, turning every game into a visual feast. In contrast, the ROG Ally X still uses LCD screens, which, while functional, lack the vibrancy expected from an $800 device. It's like comparing a juicy, ripe apple to a day-old donut. While Asus excels in most hardware aspects, the Steam Deck's battery life ranges from 2 to 3 hours in optimal conditions, ensuring that games look better without significantly draining the battery. It's like having a smartphone that lasts through an entire binge-watching session. In the end, choosing between these handhelds is like deciding between cake and pie. It all boils down to personal preference. Fortunately, there are numerous options in the handheld gaming market beyond these two devices. For me, the Steam Deck stands out due to its quality of life, features, value for money, and Valve's strong reputation for technical support and accountability. Plus, it's like the perfect slice of pizza, satisfying, reliable, and just what I need for a good time.